Hey, everybody. Hey, hey. Hello, hello, hello. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? I just jumped on here right quick to tell y'all I'm out the hospital now. Yeah, I'm out. They sprung me. They sprung me. But anyway, I'm feeling a little better. But it's better to be out the hospital than in, because Lord have mercy. Let me cover up because I don't want to scare y'all. I want to scare you. Oh, Lord. I'm scaring myself. Anyway. Hey. Okay. Okay. I'm going to go back to sleep right now. Oh, Lord. I jumped from one person to 49. Oh, wow. Great day. Hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Whacker. Whacker, I say. Whacker. I just jumped on to let you guys know that I'm out the hospital now. And I feel a little better. Drinking my green juice. And hi baby. Um aren't y'all supposed to be on your way home? What is your name? On here? Lucky. Ain't you supposed to be on your way home? Great day. Yeah, it's a green juice. I gotta go get some more. But anyway. Mm-hmm. You are? Okay. Yeah, just plain green juice. Yep. Just plain green juice. Yep. I'm working on a salad. Working on a salad. I supposed to been live the whole time y'all was gone, but I kept getting interrupted. I was like, dang, going, how many people gonna call me? Great day. It's a situation. But anyway, talk to me, y'all. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Now it's 20. Great day. Hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button. I'm just on here letting you know that I'm out the hospital now. But hit that like button. Thanks for coming in the room. Um, yeah. Oh Lord. Now they leaving again. Lord Jesus, don't leave. Don't leave me. Please don't leave me. Don't leave me. Don't leave me. Stay. Just stick around for a minute. Just don't leave. Don't do this. Let me stop acting crazy. But for real though. Yeah. I don't even know what to say now I'm on here. I don't even know what to say. But anyway. Any questions? I'm going to start the Gerson diet. It's called a Gerson diet. Um, that entails nothing but fruits and vegetables. Drinking fruits and vegetables. And eating fruits and vegetables. So that's what I'm going to do. And guess for how long I'm going to do this for? 2 years. Trent, if you still here, let me know. Just say something in the chat if you're still here. I'm going to be doing this for 2 years. And I would appreciate a little support because it's going to take a lot to do this. So all I need is your prayers, please, and encouragement. Prayers and encouragement that I can do this for 2 years. Because I'm going to do this for 2 years. It's going to be hard. It's going to be very hard because once you're used to eating anything and everything that you're big and bad enough to eat, it's kind of hard to just not eat all of those things, especially if you're, you know, not disciplined. And I'm disciplined to a certain extent, but I guess I have to crack down because on my habits and the things that I do. Even when it comes down to putting stuff on my skin and things of that sort, lotions, body wash, soaps, and different stuff like that. I'm going to change that up as well. It needs to be natural and no chemicals. And I'm doing all of this because of the diagnosis that I got, which is breast cancer. And it is stage 4. So, yeah, stage 4 breast cancer. So, this is what I'm doing, the Gerson diet. If you don't know what it all entails and you want to know, just look up the Gerson diet. It was created by a man in, I believe it was the 1940s. And he discovered, you know, that if you eat a plant-based diet, you can pretty much get rid of all kinds of diseases. But the thing that got me, though, was, get this. The thing that got me was the coffee enema. You, you, you heard me right. You heard me right. Coffee enema. Okay? You heard me right. I'm afraid so. And when I tell you, when I heard that, honey, let me tell you, I put what, where? I said, who? I ain't putting no, what? Up my where? Where they do that at? Okay. Child, I was just shocked. But yeah, I'm going to do it. Of course, I have to get all the supplies for the enema because I have nothing. I got all the drinks and the juices and the food and stuff like that that I'm supposed to eat. But I haven't gotten the equipment for um, the enemas, coffee enemas. So I haven't gotten that yet. But I'm going to get it. So that's that. Whenever I turn the camera on, it's just hard for me to think of all of what I was going to say before I even turned it on. You know what I mean? I'm supposed to write the shit down. Write the shit down. But anyway, people just popping in and out and popping in and out and carrying on. But anyway, I'm going to be okay. I'm going to be okay. I really, truly am going to be okay. I'm expecting my sister to walk back in the house. The food industry and the uh, medical industry, I believe they're working together. No, I don't believe. Well, I'm going to say I believe because I don't know for a fact. But it's evident to me that they're in cahoots. And I'm going to tell you why I think they're in cahoots. Because years ago, the food on the shelf didn't last a long time on the shelf. It didn't last a long time. So they said, and it was going bad quick, and it wasn't selling fast enough for it to stay on the shelf that long. So they made some artificial preservatives and all that stuff. They came up with that idea to make the food last longer on the shelf. In the meantime, while the food was lasting long on the shelf and it was making sales and everything, people end up getting sicker. And there was more hospital visits, more doctor visits, more hospital visits. Therefore, it's more medication. And more medication. And more medication. And more medication. And more medication. Then it worked for one particular area of the food industry. So they said, they doing it over here, so let me do it over here. And then all the factories got a hold of the situation or a whiff of the situation. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. So, when you eat the food for years on end, I ain't saying you eat it once and done and that's it. You eat this food for a period of years, and then all of a sudden you got high blood pressure, diabetes, all kinds of cancers, blood cancer, colon cancer, breast cancer, all kinds of stuff. Cancer in your foot, cancer in the brain, just cancer everywhere. So it's evident to me that they're working together. The doctors, not the doctors, because I'm not going to say the doctors because the doctors don't know. They out there thinking that they helping because they want to be a doctor because they want to save lives. That's where they were fooled at. And they're taking, these doctoring classes, I'm going to say, and getting their, degrees and everything, and coming out of there and wanting to be a change in the world and want to make a difference. That's why they became a doctor. But the head people that created the hospitals in the first place, I'm talking about those people. Those people are the ones that know better. The one that funded for the school to exist in the first place. So, you can't blame the doctors because they don't know. They know what they've been taught. And why on earth are you going to go to school to be a doctor and not have nutrition in the curriculum? Ain't that the dumbest thing you ever heard? No nutrition in the curriculum. And I'm going to go to you, and I want you to be my doctor. And you came from a school with no teaching, no curriculum at all about nutrition. Why? Why? When God created us, He didn't make a microwave or stove Pop-Tarts, cereal. They're coming up box. We didn't come with all of that. You know where we was at? We was out there plucking off them trees, plucking in the ground, digging up carrots, all kinds of stuff out the ground, greens, all kind of greens, apples and oranges and peaches and pears and plums and stuff off the tree. That's what we was eating, okay? We had no lasagna, no stofas. It had no refrigerator. Didn't have a refrigerator, a microwave, or a stove. They had none of that. We wasn't born with none of that. I mean, we wasn't created with none of that. So therefore, I come to the conclusion that we ain't supposed to consume these things. Period. We're not supposed to consume these things. High fructose corn syrup don't belong in nobody's body. It was banned. It is banned outside of the U.S. It was banned. It is banned. It belongs in no one's body. Okay? Nobody. It's just sad. It's sad. It's just sad that we got to go through all this illness and put ourselves through all this hoopla and drama behind some food. All behind some food. Seriously? And then the doctor tell us what we'd been diagnosed with: sugar, cancer, sugar meaning diabetes, um, and all kind of lymphoma and whatever. It's just all these diseases. And then they tell us that we need to either take all these pills or radiation, chemotherapy, and then they tell you if you take the chemotherapy, they tell you all the side effects that come with the chemo. And then you find out that it's so much damage. It's so much damage. Till you just like, really? I mean, you just, well, go on and just kill me now. I mean, why would I sit here and just take this stuff and then I got to throw up every day and have diarrhea 24/7 and then they give you a period of time that you got to take this chemotherapy and this radiation for a period of 2 years. And so you got to be throwing up and having diarrhea every single day for the next 2 years. And you could fix this whole entire situation with some juice and some dead gum salad. For real? And you done spent, the government done spent all this money building hospitals. The pharmaceutical company, they got all these damn drugs and all this stuff for you to take when you could fix it with some, ooh, pay me no mind, yo. My God. You can fix it with some salad. All you gotta do is eat the salad. I mean, don't get me wrong now. Don't go telling people that I say eat a bowl of salad and you gonna heal yourself. You got to keep on eating the salad. You got to change your diet. You can't go out here eating ho-hos and all these popcorns and all this all this red meat, all this kind of meat, and lasagna and lasquettes and all this stuff. Fruits and vegetables. Just eat your fruits and vegetables. Even after you're diagnosed with all these diseases. I didn't say it's going to happen overnight, but it would eventually heal what you got going on. All you have to do is just stick with it. If your body is riddled with cancer, like mine, all you have to do is eat the fruits and vegetables. Period. I think it's a doggone shame. I think it's a shame, a sin and a shame before God for this to happen. It's gets me every time. But you can do your research. Do the research on your own, and you will see exactly what I'm talking about. They don't care nothing about you. They making money. They don't care nothing about your well-being. They making money. And the sad part about it is I feel bad for half of the doctors because they don't even know. They thinking they trying to help and make a difference. They don't know either. All they know is what they've been taught. That's all they know. So they can't possibly tell you because they don't know themselves. They have no idea. Hit the like button, baby. They have no idea. So they can't tell you because they don't know. So you got to dig and dig and dig and find out through your own research on what to do with your life. Your life is in your hands. Your life is in your hands. You can't put it in the doctor's hands. You have to make decisions for yourself. Period. You have to make decisions for yourself. Because if you don't, other people will make them for you. And guess where you're going to be? 6 feet deep. Okay? You have to make decisions for yourself. You can't let nobody just duke you. You go do your research. Okay? Do your research. That's what I'm gonna say. Because this is bad. I mean bad. I mean bad. To sit up here sick and can get well. And the reason why you can't get well is because a lack of knowledge. Girl, boy, do your research. Because you ain't got to do all this chemotherapy and radiation and all these daggone pills and losing you losing yourself. You gotta take out your ovaries, gotta shut down your liver, you gotta shut down this and gotta shut down this and shut down that. And then after they kill all these organs in your body, and then you sit there and hope that everything regenerate. They done poison your whole system, and you got to sit there and be sick and hope that the cells regenerate and that it comes back to life. And the chances of that is slim to none. But yet, they tell you all of this in detail. They tell you all this. And then they expect you to say yes and sign the paper to all this crap. Heifer, you just will kill me now. Why I'm gonna sit up here? I'm already suffering. It's the reason why I went to the doctor in the first place, because I discovered that there was something wrong. So I'm already either in pain or just feeling some kind of discomfort for me to even walk into the place in the first place. Got all these kind of symptoms. And then you want to give me my diagnosis and then give me some medicine so my symptoms and everything else can be worse than what it was when I walked in here. I might as well stayed home in my bed and took me some pain medicine until I just gone away from here. Because doing what you asking me to do ain't no different from me staying at home, laying up in my bed, waiting to die. Period. I don't see the difference. Well, ma'am, I'm just going to tell you, this the doctor, um, that this is the treatment. And I'm not saying that it's a perfect plan, but it is a plan. What? Um, but if you don't do it, you gonna die. But if I do it, I'm gonna die. That's the point I'm trying to make. I don't see the purpose. I don't see the purpose in doing it. Why would you give somebody, you know, that's got stage 4 breast cancer and you say that they got 3 to 4 years to live? If they do, if they do the treatment, they got 3 to 4 years to live. If they do the treatment, they're gonna die within 4 years. They're gonna be dead anyway. So, but if they do the treatment, they will live for 3 to 4 years. If they don't do the treatment, they're gonna live for about 6 to 9 months. 6 to 9 months if they don't do the treatment. But they do the treatment, they're gonna live for 3 to 4 years. But within the 3 to 4 years, you have to be throwing up. You have to have diarrhea. And this is every day. Throw up, diarrhea, shut your ovaries down. You lose your what is this? Your womanness, the thing that makes you a woman. You know what I'm saying? You got to lose all of that. And it's not going to come back. This is to give you extra time to be here on the planet. But why be here on the planet if you're not able to hold a conversation without holding a bucket at the same time? And it's hell on friends and family. It's hell on family and friends. Because they don't want to see you like that. They don't want to see you like that. You just want to go on and say your goodbyes and just go on to heaven. Because it's nobody going to sit here and have diarrhea and throwing up at the same damn time every day. I mean, for real. I just, no. I'm sorry. I'm not signing up. I'm sorry. I'm not signing up for that. I'm not going to sign up for that. I'm just not going to sign up for that one. Sorry. I'm bowing out. Not to say that I'm going to, die. But I did my research and I'm going what the doctors may call rogue. Okay? So I'm going rogue according to the doctors. But to me, it's not. I am going to do this Gerson diet and I'm going to do these juices every day. And I'm going to do this plant-based. And that's all I'm going to do. because I'm definitely not gonna do this chemo. I'm not gonna do it. And then when you say you're not going to do it, they want to pretty much throw you out the hospital and call you wacko or crazy. That's pretty much what they want to do. So I say, hey, call me crazy. Put me out. Put me out. Call me crazy. But what you just said to me was the most craziest thing I ever heard in my life. I mean, I don't even know what to say. It's so bizarre. Um, I'm like, okay, you do you, boo, and I'm gonna do me. So I done drank, what, how many of these? 2 o'clock. So I've been drinking a glass of juice, green juice, um, every hour on the hour, starting from 7:30. Um, no, starting from 8:30 to 7:30. Been drinking the green juice and eating just fruits and vegetables. And I might show you guys a couple of recipes and everything that I'm doing, that I'm gonna do and stuff like that. But yeah, mm-mm. Don't let them doctors talk you into doing them crazy. Cause that's crazy. Let's sit there and shut your ovaries down. That woman told me, she said, well, you're not planning on having any more children, are you? I said, no, I'm not planning on having any more kids. Wasn't planning on it, no. Well, you're 48. You pretty much done with having children, are you? Aren't you? Yeah, but I still don't want you to take my motherfucking ovaries. Well, we ain't gonna take them out. We're just gonna shut everything down. Oh, oh. Well, since you're just gonna shut everything down, just go ahead and just shut everything down. No, I'm still taking your ovaries. You can't use them. And they think you crazy because she didn't. I didn't even ask because all that stuff she said she was gonna shut down. That's your womanhood and everything. So it's just like having a full on vasectomy. And I didn't even ask the question of, will I be able to feel, you know, like having sex and all that other stuff. Child, I didn't even get to that because if she said she gonna shut everything down, no, you ain't go. And then if she gonna shut everything down, and all this stuff happening to your body, and you throwing up and diarrhea, you ain't gonna be able to do none of that no way, cause you're gonna be too sick, and you ain't gonna have no feelings, of a woman. I mean, you just not. You, mm, mm. I ain't ready to live like that for no 3 or 4 years. I'm not ready to do that. Let me go and let me do what I'm gonna do for the last 6 months or 9 months that I'm on the planet, and just let me do what I'm gonna do, cause this ain't working. Shutting down stuff and hope, and then the thing is, they're not saying that they're gonna shut everything down and hope that the cells regenerate. They're not going to regenerate because it's stage 4. So in 3 to 4 years, I will be gone anyway. So why are you shutting down stuff? The reason why they're shutting down stuff is to give me more time on the planet. But if you giving me more time on the planet, which I appreciate you thinking, that I want to spend a little more time here and you want to give me more time on the planet, but my quality of life will be shit. Why would I want to stay here in that condition? You answer that question. Well, it might not. It hits everybody differently. This is the doctor. Well, it hits everybody differently. And everybody's not going to have the same feelings or the same symptoms. Tell me the percentage of women that don't have these symptoms. Well, this is her. Well, woman, if you don't get up out of my face, I was getting madder and madder just sitting there. I was like, Lord, have mercy, Jesus, help us all. Because this heifer think I'm crazy. For real. She just thought I fell off the turnip truck just yesterday, this morning, or something. Girl, no, we ain't doing this. I'm saying, okay. I went home. I already knew a little bit about, you know, going plant based and, the juices and, eating clean and purifying your body and your liver and your all your parts and everything. So I knew already a bit about that. And I did more research and more research and more research and more research. So this is where I'm at. I'm with eating no meats. Absolutely no meats. And if you see me with a burger in my hand, I want you to slap it out. Do you understand what I'm saying? Macaroni cheese is my favorite. Okay? Do you hear what I'm saying? Stouffer's macaroni cheese, homemade macaroni cheese. I can make some homemade macaroni. Girl, mm, I'm sorry. I ain't never eating it again. No lasagna. That's one of my other favorites. Pizza. Oh God, pizza. I'm sorry. I'm just not gonna eat it again. Hit the like button. If you haven't hit the like button, hit the like button. But I'm not I'm not gonna eat it again. Never ever gonna eat it again. I'm gonna try my best to stick with this clean eating. I don't want to ever eat it again. I'm gonna say that. I don't want to ever eat it again. So, and a lot of people, it's not gonna understand. And they're gonna think I'm crazy. Girl, you're stupid. Oh my God. How you gonna survive without eating no meat? Oh my goodness, you gonna die. You gonna look like a frail whatever. I'm already dying. I'm already dying. I'm already dying, honey. So ain't no need to look at me all kind of sideways, up and down, and twisted. Because I'm already dying. So I'm put it like this. I'm going to go out doing it my way instead of the doctor's way. Because that definitely don't make no sense. What that doctor told me, I might as well stay at home in my bed. For real. Might as well stay home in my bed. And I bullshit you not. Girl. So, this is where we at. So, I'm going to need some a whole array of fruit and vegetables. And I'm just going to indulge. And they say that if your body is riddled with cancer and it done spread it everywhere, you need to do a overdose of fruits and vegetables. So I just can't, in the morning just eat one orange and one banana and call it breakfast. And then wait till lunch and then maybe eat a salad or whatever. And then when dinner time comes, fix another big salad or have two or three, oranges and all that stuff like that. Mm-mm. Child, you see this bowl? You got to fill this whole bowl up. Fill this whole bowl up with salad. You got to do these kind of drinks at least 13 times a day. Drink one of these. A whole bunch of water. Whole bunch of water. Whole bunch of water. Mm. So, I'm just going to cook up my meals, and it's only going to be fruits and vegetables. And that's all I'm going to do. And slowly but surely, I'm going to survive. I'm going to survive. Going to survive. And when it get past the 4-year mark, and I still be here, I'm going to be on here making a video. And I'm going to say, didn't I tell you? I try to tell you now. I'm going to try to tell you. I'm going to say, I'm going to try to tell you now. I'm going to try to tell you. Because you have to make decisions for yourself. Like I said, you can't be Sam Sasha's head and do what everybody else tell you to do. I mean, you just can't do it. It's insane. But anyway, that's my little tidbit on that. And my feelings on that. I guess I'll do it instead of a live. I'll do a video explaining exactly what my diagnosis is and all that. So I'll get that because it's stage 4 melanoma breast cancer, stage 4, and it has spread it to the bone. So yeah, so pretty much that's where I'm at. It's pretty much where I am, but it's gonna be okay. So y'all gonna come in and talk to me? Hey, how are you, hon? How y'all doing? Hit the like button, baby. Hit the like button. Hey, how are you, dear? I'm glad you're here. The question is, would you do a plant-based diet? And if you would, for how long would you do it? A plant-based diet. That's the question. How can I take this off here? The question is, would you do a plant-based diet? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Would you do a plant-based diet? Yay or nay? Or am I the only crazy one? I guess I'm the only crazy one. Talk to me. Would you do a plant-based diet? Thank you for the roses, baby. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Hit the like button. Thank you, sweetie. I got so many things of water out there. Great day. You drink a lot of water. Yes. Sonic, you know. You unlocking doors. They back, y'all.
They back, y'all.
They back. They back.
Who you talking to? Lord. Oh, you.
My YouTube family. So how was everything? You're tired. So am I. Damn, so am I. You tired too?
A little bit.
Yeah. Everybody's tired.
Yeah.
What you bring me back?
Nothing.
How rude.
Oh, guess what we got?
What?
Not for you though.
A food-o?
Not for you though.
Oh, Lord. Y'all make me sick. Ain't bought me nothing.
You have some. Look what I was watching. No.
Some ass. Yeah, I need that. Thank you, ma'am.
You want some?
Hmm?
You want some?
Yes, ma'am.
Which one?
Which one? Which is
Cherry and sour cream. Just one.
sour cream?
Mm-mm.
All right. I'm going to holler at y'all later. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate you. Until next time.